Welcome to Car Show 1, the channel where we take you on an unforgettable journey through the most iconic vehicles ever built, from timeless classics to modern marvels. If you love cars that combine engineering brilliance, design artistry, and rich history, you've come to the right place. Buckle up as we dive deep into the story of another automotive gem. Today, we explore the 1992 Cadillac Eldorado TC, a car that captured the luxury spirit of the early 90s while still holding on to Cadillac's traditional sense of elegance and prestige. This was not just another luxury coupe, it was a statement from Cadillac that they could still create a car that would rival anything from Europe or Japan. The Cadillac Eldorado has always been a nameplate associated with style, sophistication, and presence. First introduced in 1953, the Eldorado quickly became Cadillac's flagship personal luxury car, a machine that spoke of wealth and success. By the time the 1992 model year arrived, Cadillac was facing strong competition from the likes of Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and even domestic rivals like Lincoln. The 1992 Eldorado was part of the 11th generation of this legendary line, and it represented a big step forward in terms of styling, technology, and performance. The Eldorado TC was the upscale touring coupe model. The TC designation wasn't just for show, this version brought a sportier personality to the traditionally comfortable Eldorado. The styling was sharp and clean, with a more aerodynamic design compared to the boxy look of the 80s models. Cadillac had put a lot of effort into making the car appeal to younger luxury buyers while still retaining the brand's mature sense of luxury. Gone were the excessive chrome trims and squared-off panels. Instead, you got a sleeker body, flush-mounted headlights, and smoother lines that made the car look far more modern. Even the grille was more refined and integrated, giving the front end a powerful yet sophisticated appearance. Under the hood, the 1992 Cadillac Eldorado TC featured a 4.9-liter V8 engine producing 200 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. This engine was part of Cadillac's push to move away from the underpowered and less reliable version 8S of the late 70s and early 80s. It delivered smooth, refined power, allowing the car to accelerate confidently without feeling strained. The Eldorado TC came with a 4-speed automatic transmission that shifted seamlessly, emphasizing Cadillac's focus on comfort and refinement over raw performance. However, the TC's suspension tuning and quicker steering ratio gave it a sportier feel than the base Eldorado, making it a great highway cruiser and a capable corner taker for a car of its size. Inside, the 1992 Eldorado TC was a showcase of Cadillac's luxury craftsmanship. The interior was lined with premium materials, plush leather seats, real wood trim, and soft touch surfaces everywhere you looked. The front bucket seats were both comfortable and supportive, designed for long-distance travel. The TC also offered more bolstering for spirited driving, a subtle nod to its touring nature. Cadillac didn't skimp on technology either. The 1992 Eldorado featured digital instrumentation, automatic climate control, a premium sound system, and power everything, from windows to seats to mirrors. Many cars today still don't offer the kind of standard luxury equipment the Eldorado TC came with in the early 90s. One of the standout features of the 1992 Eldorado TC was how well it blended traditional Cadillac comfort with a more modern driving experience. While it still floated down the road in typical Cadillac fashion, the Touring Coupe's stiffer suspension gave drivers better feedback without making the ride harsh. This balance between comfort and control was part of Cadillac's effort to win back buyers who were tempted by European Grand Tours like the BMW 8 Series or the Mercedes SEC Coupes. In terms of design details, the Eldorado TC was a beautiful car to look at. The long, sculpted hood, the graceful roofline that flowed into the short rear deck, and the flush side glass all contributed to its aerodynamic profile. The alloy wheels on the TC were sportier than the base models, further setting it apart. Even the tail lights had a distinctive Cadillac look, elegant vertical designs that framed the rear bumper perfectly. The overall aesthetic was both powerful and graceful, a true luxury coupe in every sense. Cadillac's marketing for the 1992 Eldorado TC positioned it as a driver's Cadillac, a luxury car for those who still wanted to enjoy the art of driving. It was aimed at professionals and executives who valued comfort but didn't want to sacrifice handling. This was during a time when American luxury brands were under pressure to compete with the reliability and precision of Japanese imports and the engineering finesse of European automakers. The Eldorado TC was Cadillac's answer to that challenge. Performance-wise, the 4.9-liter V8 was not the fastest engine in the segment, but it was incredibly smooth and dependable. It could take the Eldorado TC from 0 to 60 in about 8.5 seconds, which was respectable for a big luxury coupe in the early 90s. More importantly, the power delivery was effortless. Press the accelerator, and the car surged forward with a quiet confidence that few other vehicles could match. Highway passing was a breeze, and the car remained whisper quiet even at higher speeds. Cadillac had tuned the car to excel in exactly these scenarios: long, comfortable highway drives where the driver could feel both in control and completely relaxed. Safety was another strong point for the 1992 Eldorado TC. It came standard with anti-lock brakes, traction control, and driver's side airbags, features that were still considered advanced at the time. Cadillac understood that luxury buyers also wanted peace of mind, and the TC delivered it. Combined with its solid construction and stable handling, the Eldorado gave drivers a secure and confident feeling on the road. The 1992 Eldorado TC also carried a certain cultural significance. It represented one of Cadillac's last pure luxury coupes before the SUV era took over. This was a time when owning a coupe was still a statement, a sign that you valued style and personal comfort over sheer practicality. The Eldorado TC wasn't about fitting as many people or as much cargo as possible, it was about giving the driver and one lucky passenger a first-class experience on wheels. Today, the 1992 Cadillac Eldorado TC is starting to gain appreciation among collectors and enthusiasts. While it's not yet as sought after as the classic 50s and 60s Eldorados, its combination of modern reliability, vintage Cadillac style, and relatively low production numbers make it an interesting choice for someone looking for a unique and comfortable classic. Well-maintained examples can still be found at reasonable prices, and they often surprise new owners with just how pleasant they are to drive. There's a certain charm in the way the Eldorado TC glides over the road, soaking up bumps while keeping you surrounded in quiet luxury. Owning a 1992 Eldorado TC today also means enjoying a car that stands out in traffic. Modern cars tend to look similar with their aggressive angles and oversized grilles, but the Eldorado's smooth lines and distinctive Cadillac cues give it an elegance that's hard to find today. It's a reminder of an era when American luxury meant wide, comfortable interiors, V8 power, and a ride quality designed to make every trip feel special. Of course, like any car from the early 90s, the Eldorado TC has its quirks. The digital dashboards can have issues, and some interior electronics may need attention after 3 decades. But mechanically, the 4.9 V8 is known for its durability, and parts availability remains fairly good. For enthusiasts willing to give it the care it deserves, the Eldorado TC can be a reliable and stylish classic for many years to come. Looking back, the 1992 Cadillac Eldorado TC was an important chapter in Cadillac's history. It showed that the brand was willing to evolve, to take on international competition without abandoning its core identity. It was luxurious, comfortable, and stylish, yet also offered a more engaging drive than most people expected from a Cadillac. In a way, it bridged the gap between the traditional American luxury coupe and the more modern, performance-oriented luxury cars that would dominate the market in the years to come. The Eldorado name would continue until 2002, but the 1992 model holds a special place in the timeline as the moment Cadillac truly embraced a new design philosophy. It's a car that deserves recognition, not just for its beauty, but for what it represented: a confident, elegant, and uniquely American approach to luxury in a rapidly changing world. So the next time you see a well-kept 1992 Cadillac Eldorado TC, take a moment to appreciate it. This was more than just transportation, it was an experience, a rolling embodiment of Cadillac's heritage and ambition. And even today, more than 30 years later, it still has the power to turn heads and spark conversations among those who know and love classic American luxury.